Ready? Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody else. I'm Graham.
I'm Darren, and we are about to talk about the film Gravity. Tell us the plot.
The concept.
No, the film. That's why I said the film. We're about to talk about the concept of gravity. Have you ever noticed when you drop things, they don't go in the air?
Oh my gosh.
That reminds me of a film I saw called Gravity.
Wow.
Tell me the story of it.
It's all about the fact that somebody goes into space and is subjected to gravity.
Well, they're not, are they? There's no gravity in space.
No, and that's the twist. Because they're in space and there's no gravity in space.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of gravity in space.
Is that what it should have been called? There's a little bit of gravity
A
in
small
space.
amount, yeah. Several newtons of gravity.
I love a good ironic title.
Well, that's what you get with Sandra Bullock.
It should have been called Gravity.
Or Alfonso Cuaron. I should say. I mispronounced his name.
You just start having a little
It just
stroke
started
halfway through that.
falling. It started just falling out my mouth.
Yeah.
Alfonso Cuaron.
Alfonso Cuaron.
Cuaron.
What about him?
Why? I don't know.
Why are you saying his name?
Well, he did this film.
What? Yeah. So, what's your point?
I made a point before, but I can't remember. It'll be recorded, so we'll find out later.
Oh, how exciting for us! Do you like Alfonso Cuarón? Are you a fan of
Yes,
his
I love the Harry Potter films he's done.
films?
Yeah, didn't he only do the third?
Yes, he did only do the third.
Yeah.
The best of all of them.
Yeah.
The ones that stopped them being shit.
Yeah. It broke the curse, didn't he? Yeah.
It did. The curse of Chris Columbus.
Yeah. Yes, it was an excellent film.
Gravity.
Harry Potter 3.
Oh yeah. Yes. So was Children of Men.
Yes, absolutely. What else?
Ultima Tambien.
No, I haven't seen that one. Is it good though?
It's brilliant. Yeah. It's I think the English title is And Your Mother Too, and it's about these two guys that go on a road trip with some girl. Well, woman she is. They're like teenagers, and she's like in her 30s. It's the woman who plays the sort of nanny figure in Pan's Labyrinth. You know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And basically they basically just shag her.
Oh.
Yeah. It's really good. It's really good.
Okay. Based on that synopsis.
Well, I can't say any more without giving things away, so I won't. But there's more to it than that.
Okay.
But
What else did you done?
Did he do the Princess Bride or something like that? What's the Princess Bride? No, not that one. That's the old. The Little Princess or something like that.
Oh, that rings a bell. Yeah.
I haven't seen that one, but it sounds rubbish.
Yeah.
I suspect that might be the blip.
It, but yeah.
It might be good. I don't know. I haven't seen it. But Children of Men's a masterpiece. Harry Potter. He did the best of 8 Harry Potters. And Gravity's good. So, Gravity.
Gravity's really, really good.
3D or not 3D?
That is the question.
Did you see it in 3D?
I saw it in 3D because I was recommended by all of the magazines that are film-related magazines to watch it in 3D because it really kind of helps the story. Because maybe not helps the story. That's a strong statement, really.
Yeah.
But it helps the immersion into the story.
Sort of.
Because, well, I mean, if you're in if you just got a black backdrop,
right,
and like a couple of things here and there, it's good to have.
Like Sandra Bullock and George Clooney.
It's good to have, it's good to have that depth perception, and that's
what
depth
really. Perception in 2D films.
Yeah, but not with just a plain black background.
You do,
minus a few stars and people.
It's not.
I agree. I agree. Use your imagination.
Well, you don't need to use your imagination. You just see it in a 3D way.
There's no depth perception on a 2D plane.
But it's not like, I can't see how far away they are from those things there.
No, but it's certainly. This is what I said before. It helps the immersion because you feel like you are like they are.
There's a difference between a picture and that picture being a pop-up picture.
No, because you really are dumbing it down. It's more than that, especially for Gravity. Well,
I thought that the 3D in Gravity was amazing. And I don't like 3D movies.
Why are we arguing?
Well, just because I didn't agree with what you were saying. Not disagreeing that the 3D was rubbish. But I don't think you need the 3D to enjoy the film.
No, you don't know. I never said that.
I never said you did say that. I was just leading us
on to a different point. Sounded like it was implied.
Well, it wasn't.
You're so annoying. Carry on.
Well,
Come on!
Alfonso,
come on! That's not his name, but
no.
you know.
I thought I don't like 3D movies in general because they're all rubbish. Or at least the 3D bit of them is. What are you pulling a face for now? What is wrong with you?
There's lots of good films which have been shown in 3D, and yes, you acknowledged that point after I made the face, so I thought I'd
But
I'm not a proponent for 3D films, like non-stop 3D. If I
there
was
was a
into
3D
that, then I would
when
have
they
bought
do-
a 3D film, 3D television. Yeah,
it'd
I
be
would
good
have
for
done that.
games.
Yeah, exactly. Well, gaming is the only
yeah, but
way
if
it's
there's
really useful.
if
But
they're
if
showing
that
it in
was the way,
3D and 2D, I'll always go for the 2D over the 3D, unless it's an exceptional circumstance like Avatar or Hugo or Gravity. And yes, I thought it was amazing, the 3D-ness of it. But I also watched it on DVD the other day and still thought it was an amazing film, even though it was now in 2D. So the whole gimmicky 3D, 2D thing doesn't really affect the film in the end, I don't think. You got anything to add, or you just sulking?
You're done.
Yeah.
You're done. With you.
Go on, then you have a go. Have a go with the old talking.
Oh, well.
Say something good.
I've got lots to say about Gravity.
Go on then.
Basically, you're watching, what's his name, the guy?
George Clooney.
Playing Buzz Lightyear. Because, and this is my original thought, if you...
I think you're about to say something I told you, aren't you?
No.
Go on.
That would never happen. That's all, really. That's all I can think of.
Okay. Thank God you got the sulks because I was talking and you wanted to say that.
It was excellent. I loved, the little throwback to Wall-E, where she flies across space with a fire extinguisher.
And Barbarella, where she's like floating and she strips off.
She's all upside down and stuff and spinning around. Yeah. Like Kylie.
Yeah, I guess so. I thought Sandra Bullock was really good. There's a bit, though, I saw her at the cinema.
She's always excellent.
She is, but she's usually in shit films.
That's the problem.
Yeah, she's actually, it kind of reminds me of Speed. I like Speed. Because I think, like, it comes across as this, like, really intelligent sci-fi until you actually watch it and you think, no, it's just a thriller, it's just an action movie.
Yeah,
I mean, it's got stuff going on, about the whole rebirth and, reincarnation and things like that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's just an action movie.
Yeah.
It's quite short as well, which is good. But,
short and shallow?
I don't think it's that shallow. I just don't think it's as deep as you might think based on trailers and adverts. But I don't think it's trying to be particularly deep.
Yeah.
Touched your knee then, I'm sorry. Anyway, so...
I have to cut it off now.
Your knee?
Yes.
Fine. So, I thought Sandra Bullock was amazing. And I saw this film at the cinema. And the problem with the cinema is that other people are there as well.
That is my main
most
issue.
people are knobheads. And like where I was, there was a bunch of kids right in front of me who just wouldn't shut the fuck up throughout the entire thing. The ones where you just want to punch them in the back of the head so they die.
Yeah.
And there's a bit at the end.
Get the weak spot right on the top.
Yeah, where that soft bit of skull is, I just want to jam my finger right in there.
Oh God, wiggle it about like
But there's a bit, I won't spoil what happens, but where Sandra Bullock is in a shuttle-y thing, she's in like a rocket-y kind of thing.
Yeah, spacecraft.
Yeah, and it's like vibrating because, of all the like turbulence and everything. And the kids just started proper pissing themselves laughing. It's like a really emotional scene.
Yeah.
I won't give, like I say, too much away, but there's things that happened just before it where certain revelations and everything. And they're just proper falling about. And I was thinking, like, what's funny about this? And then I realised that it kind of looks like she's riding George Clooney's dildo chair from Burn After Reading.
Right. Do you
and
think that's what they connected it?
Yeah, because she was going like, well, she was like hyperventilating and stuff like that, and that made them laugh even more.
Okay.
And I was just thinking, like, if you think that's funny, you shouldn't be allowed in here. I don't care what the age rating is. You're not. But the problem is, now that I've seen it, it is kind of funny. And it's like, it's an emotional thing, and those kids have ruined it for me.
Yeah.
Because now whenever I see it, I remember those kids, remember what they were laughing at, and think, oh, it does kind of look like she's having a proper sort of time on that chair. So they've kind of
those
ruined it.
Those kids were onto something.
That's at least 10 minutes of a 90-minute film.
Yeah,
That's like a good percentage of it.
Of a good 90-minute film.
Yeah, knobheads. I hope they went out the cinema and got ran over.
Jesus.
Well, at least then they won't be back.
That's true.
So yes, was I going to say anything else about the film?
I don't think so.
Oh, I really, there's that scene in it where, again, I'll try not to be too spoilery, where George Clooney turns up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Some people didn't like it, some people loved it. I loved it.
Yeah.
Apparently George Clooney wrote that scene.
Really?
Yes.
That is interesting. What else has he written?
Most of the films he's directed.
Okay.
I really like George Clooney. He's probably one of my favourite actors. I watched The Ides of March the other day. That was really good. But, yeah, he's, apparently, I don't know, I think they said something like the scene wasn't working properly the way they had it, so he just said, why don't we try this? And so we did a few things.
What's your favourite other film? Oh, I can't really ask you questions about that scene, because it's a spoilery scene if it's
going to say.
carry on.
Okay. That was the end of what I had to say. And the end of the video, in fact.
Just in time.
Mm.
Should we actually stick to a 10-minute video?
Yeah, let's say bye really quickly.
Here we go.
Thanks for listening to our video on Gravity, and
you
we'll
haven't-
see you next time.
Well, I was just going to say, if you haven't watched Gravity already, I think everybody's watched Gravity already, haven't they?
I don't know, we were going to stick to 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, I just wanted a little
Well,
footnote.
say something quickly.
Oh, bye!
You could say something if you got something to say.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to say I think everyone's seen it now.
Oh, right, okay.
So, well, I hope you enjoyed it, because you've definitely watched it. I think everyone's seen it.
Yeah, everyone in the world has seen it, that's right.
Pretty much, I think so. Okay, well, anyway, enjoy it. If you haven't seen it, whoever you are, weirdly.
Let's say bye.
Do you like...
Let's wrap it up.
Oh,
10 minutes.
okay,
10
right.
minutes.
Um,
Hurry up.
okay, alright, well, goodbye.
Bye.